What's up, everyone? This is Movie and Game Lover 98, and today I'll be doing a movie review on this Disney Christmas movie from 1994, and it's called The Santa Claus. So, yep, let's get started, and I hope you guys like this movie review. Hopefully, will enjoy it, yes. So, yep, I'll be using this box set to use for all the Santa Claus movies. We'll use the first one first. The history on the Santa Claus, the first one, it first came out in 1994, and then it was released onto VHS in 1995, and then it was released strangely first DVD, in 1998 on widescreen edition DVD, and then it was released onto DVD again in 2002 and onto VHS one last time, either in widescreen or full screen on DVD in 2002, or you can get it on a special edition 2002 VHS to promote the Santa Claus 2 coming out to theaters, and then it was released onto a 3 DVD set in 2007, all three movies, and then it was released onto Blu-ray for the first time in 2012, either by itself or in the 3-disc Blu-ray set with all three movies, and then it was released, again in 2014, or I think it was 2019. You can get it solo or in this trilogy, which I have. And that was pretty much it. So yep, that's the history. Now let's look at the set, then we'll use it for then we'll get with the plot of the first Santa Claus. So yep, we know this there's the logo for the first Santa Claus Anniversary Edition, because this was back in 2019 when the first Santa Claus turned 25. And now next year it's going to be 30 years old, the first Santa Claus. Yep, we know what it looks like. Yep, there's what it's rated. It's rated PG on the first Santa Claus. And it's 97 minutes for the first Santa Claus. And there's your bonus features for the first Santa Claus. Oh, now this. There's the disc right there. So yep, let's get in with the plot of the first Santa Claus. It starts out after going out somewhere to eat at the restaurant Denny's. Scott Calvin and his son Charlie noticed something was on their roof. And Scott noticed it was a Santa Claus. It was Santa Claus, but when he calls out to him, the original Santa Claus fell off the roof and he got buried in the snow and he got killed. So Scott Calvin had to put the coat on, and then he was immediately transformed into the new Santa Claus after the original was killed. And he was transported to the North Pole because he was to be turned into the new Santa Claus after all that crazy stuff. And then he eventually is the new Santa Claus, and he eventually starts to grow into liking the job. And yeah, I think that's the basic plot. So yep, that's the basic plot of the Santa Claus, the first one. So what do I think of the Santa Claus? Obviously a classic Christmas Disney movie from 1994. Up there with most of the movies of 1994. Yes, we all know the cast. Tim Allen does an amazing job as Scott Calvin / Santa Claus. Eric Lloyd, who does an amazing job playing the son Charlie. And the other actors and actresses do an amazing job as Scott Calvin's, ex-wife Laura, and later be the stepdad. And this one person, yes, who does an amazing job playing Neil. And yeah. Yes, and also the screenplay, yes, is still, great. And the pacing is still amazing. And the musical numbers are amazing. So yep, if I had to rank the first Santa Claus from 1994, absolutely a 5 out of 5 stars. Great classic, and for what it's worth, we all know it's the best Santa Claus in everyone's opinions. And yep, following the success, would get 2 sequels. 8 years later, they would put out the Santa Claus 2 in 2002. And of course, the Santa Claus 3, The Escape Clause, in 2006. So, yep. To any of you guys out there, if you guys out there have not seen the first Santa Claus, where have you seriously been? Give this movie a watch. But if you guys out there have 100% seen the first Santa Claus, that's cool. Because everyone knows this movie from many years ago. So, yep. Yep, we'll be doing the Santa Claus 2 and 3 as the next videos. So, yep, stick around for the next review, everyone, for the Santa Claus 2 coming up just right about now.